my first.
So welcome back Manev to another video, and in this video we are going to talk about how much you can earn in Poland as a part-time worker. So alright, let's get into the video without any further ado. So first of all, let's talk about the living cost in Poland. If you are coming as a student, alright. So let's say if you are coming to Warsaw, you can expect a rent of around 1000 zloty to, let's say, 1300 or 1500 PLN, like zloty. All right. So 1500 you have to earn if you are renting a room, let's say apartment. It can cost more than 2000 for sure, easily, minimum. All right. So you need to have this much of amount for just for the stay, accommodation, food and expense. It can vary, depending on the person. Sometimes for me, I can say I don't consume alcohol. I don't smoke. So for me, it's like 500 PLN per month. All right. And you can still eat meat and stuff like that in that budget. And let's say if you add that into that price range of accommodation, because Warsaw is the expensive and it won't get more expensive than that. In any other city of the Poland, it can only get cheaper. So Wrocław, Warsaw, Kraków, Gdańsk, big cities have higher prices for rent, all right? So you can expect around 1500 maximum to 1300, 1400, 1000 also for a small room, all right? In a shared apartment, all right? So this much you have to have. And then if you add 500 to that, let's say 1500 you are paying for a room, and you pay for food and stuff, expense like that 500, so it makes total 2000 zloty, all right? And then you have expense as a student to pay for ZUS, that cost only 60 zloty, so it's like 2060 zloty right now for your health insurance. And take health insurance, it will give you the flexibility to go to any of the medical clinics that is recognized by NFZ. And NFZ is actually a public health insurance firm in Poland, and it entitles you to go, let's say, many or wider opportunities. There is PZU, the people prefer that after NFZ for the first priority, let's say, and there are others also, but I don't recommend any. It depends on you which one you want to take. So as a student, both will be cheaper in long run. Let's say when you will be working, say employer will provide you the health insurance, so you don't have to worry about that. Anyway, let's stick to the point. So the expense is around 2060 zloty. So the problem will be you will get, let's say, I was working at McDonald's part-time job, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all right? So I worked there, and I used to work 3 days, 8 hours, all right? So I used to work 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 8 hours, all right? So it makes total 24 hours in a week. I was working less than, let's say, full-time worker. Full-time worker works more than that, or double or even longer than that. Extra hours are allowed. Sometimes people who work extra hours, even at McDonald's, it is possible. Some students do it, but I recommend for you to not get exhausted, study, stay focused, finish your studies, and then work as much as you want if you get some job. And in Poland, there is this flexibility, this opportunity to take extramural studies where you can drop out from your attendance in the classes, but you still have to give exams, assignments, but you don't have to show up every day for the classes, and you can still work full time. So that's what I did in my last semester. Some people even do it on their second year itself if they find a job. So you can also do this. Ask your dean office, that's how we call in Poland, the main office, who deals with student for their documents and stuff like that. Fees, student status is a document that you have to take every month. Sometimes your employer asks you every month, or it expires in a month, they say. So I used to take every month, and that's what you can do. Take student status every month till you are a student. And yeah, so you will earn. So I was working 24 hours, so I used to make around, in a month, around 1800 PLN to 2000 PLN. And if you are above 26, you will still make little less because tax will be applied on you because you are above 26. So the tax goes around, let's say 300 or 250, something like this, and they take even 300 from your like half the price from your income, but the employer also pay the half of the sum of it for Zeus insurance. This is like a medical insurance that they will still provide you even if you're working part-time. So they will pay, let's say 300, you will pay 300, so it makes up 600. So 600 is the common price these days to take a health insurance if you want. All right, so employer will provide you that. You don't have to worry about that if you're working part-time. And it's good to have a health insurance, especially when you have winters here and snow and minus temperature sometimes. So it's very easy to get sick here. Nonetheless, I was rarely sick because I used to expose myself to the cold. That's what I will suggest all of you. Every single day, go out. Doesn't matter if it's snow or raining. Just go out when you see the best opportunity. All right. So the taxes, let's say for me, I used to earn around 2000 and I used to get around, let's say 1800 or something like this. If you are not student, you will pay taxes again, so you will earn around 1500 1600 zloty per month. All right. And there are three types of contract: employment contract, umało praca, which means you will have to pay full tax and ZUS deduction applies. All right. Offers full benefits like leave and health insurance. And there is civil contract, umało zlęcznie, lower taxes for students, popular for part-time and gig work. All right, but normally people don't take this. Freelance contract, this is not our situation. Probably you should always accept umawa or praca. That's what we have to remember. I will, let's say, put this thing maybe in the description or on the screen. All right, you can read it. So these are the contracts you have to remember. You have to take umawa or praca because this gives you full benefit, and let's say it fills your taxes also. So it's must if you want to have a long-term card in Poland someday, because you are paying taxes while working and the employer does this for you. You don't have to worry about it too much. So as a student, imagine you will earn around 1800. All right, I earned around 1800, but I was living in a student dorm where I used to pay around 700 zloty for my student dorm. All right, so rest of the money is for me, for food, for transportation, for anything like that. And yeah, let's mention one more thing about transportation. I used to pay 50 zloty per month for whole Wrocław transportation. All right, I can board train, tram, buses. All right. So but if you are not student or if you are above 26, you have to pay 100 zloty per month. So it's very cheap. Pay 50 zloty. Else I've also paid one time main date when I got caught. I did not have ticket. I paid around 250 zloty for just that day, like nothing. And then next day I had to pay 50 zloty to get this, urban card. And I have a video about urban card. You can find in the I button somewhere. So go through that and make one for yourself. All right, in whatever city you live in. And there is app called Yakdoyade that you can also use. But these are the extra information that I'm giving in this video. But main focus is that from part-time, it's very hard for you to survive if you are living outside, not in student dorm, because student dorm comes at a cheaper price, which makes your life easier with less income. But trust me, if you are not getting student dorm and you're living outside, you are paying thousands zloty or more than that, 1200, 1500, something like this, then you only left with, let's say 400, 500, or maybe 300, 200 zloty. So it will be hard for you to survive. So remember, take student dorm, apply in public universities, you will have higher chances. So I hope this will give you some clarifications. If you have any doubts, just write it down and I will try my best to clarify as much things as possible. So this was the rough idea that you will earn around 1800 to 2000 while doing part-time. If you are doing part-time job, let's say at McDonald's, and you're working longer hours, of course you can make more, but you have to maybe get exhausted to make it happen. If you do night shifts, you get more money. I never did night shift. I'm not boasting about it, but let's say just to keep myself sane, I did it. But choice is yours and life is yours. Accept whatever comes to your table. And if you think you can find better opportunities, of course, overlook and go for it. So, all the best, guys, whoever is in Poland or will be coming to Poland. I hope this video helped out, and you can share this video with someone, whoever, let's say, is thinking to move to Poland, and it might help him or her. See you in the next one. Peace out.